like, water. She wants to know why I'm talking to inanimate object. Let's get right into this, shall we? This is my child. Okay. Are you my child? She's eating multigrain Cheerios. So this is really weird. I'm gonna try to do a video like I used to. The little thing I like to do, it's called a rant. Before I get to my main rant, I would just like to say I'm without internet in my home and without cable in my home. It's been this way for almost a year now. Yeah, it'll be a year next month that we've lived here. And every fucking time I turn on my computer to organize pictures or to make a video or to just do something random, every time the little Wi-Fi signal goes whoop, and every time it gets me because I just think, oh man, what if this time I've found Wi-Fi to steal? Sorry, she's too cute to just stop and look at. And so every time it gets me, I think I'm fucking gonna get some internet now. I can just feel it in my bones. And then it goes 3, 2, 1 off every time I fall for it. And then just now it went off and then it came back up, which is never done before. So I was like, shit, we found something. And then, ooh, nothing. By the way, this is like her first Cheerio she's ever had, so she's really excited. So back to my rant, if my child will just let me talk and do whatever. When I was pregnant, I noticed a lot of people always want to touch your belly, or if they don't want to touch your belly, they at least want to ask you a zillion questions. What are you do? What are you having? What are you naming them? What are you this? What are you... Like, they fucking want to know your life story. And so I kind of was that pregnant shit that walked around going, I'm having a bad day, leave me the fuck alone, just so people wouldn't talk to me. And now that she's here and burping, good job. Are you trying to get that Cheerio? Now that she's here, people want to ask the same questions, but just backwards. Like, how old is she? Is she crawling? Is she walking? And it's like, random person at Walmart, you do not need to know what my child is doing. But the thing that will forever and ever upset me is they want to touch her. Just in some way, shape, or form, they feel the need that they need to touch this stranger baby that they do not know. And it pisses me off because I wear her in a wrap. She's 24 pounds and I still wear her. But when she was a newborn, it was kind of, you know, she was all snugged up in my titties and I could just walk around and people wouldn't try to reach for the boobs. But now that she's a little older, I sling her on my back and her little chunky legs sometimes hang out. And when she's on my back, they hang out all the time. But when she's on my front, it's kind of not so much. Anyways, and I very rarely go to the thrift store. I'm kind of anti-thrift store. A lot of memories from my childhood. I was scarred for life. My sister and I went the other day. She talked me into some thrifting. And I had Amelia on my back so she wouldn't touch anything and get AIDS. And this woman who worked there was like starting to touch her leg, and she touched her leg, and then I kind of like did a little rock, like I was rocking away, like I was like, hey, and I rocked away from her, and she continued to touch my child's thigh, and I finally looked at her and I was like, hey, okay, please don't touch, thank you. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry. And I was like, no, it's okay, just, you know, cold and flu season's coming up. And you work at the thrift store, get your greedy, grimy, girsty, blah, blah, hair. What? I'm making up words, but I'm just like, don't touch my child. She wants to talk now. She wants to rant. She's like, yeah, people be touching my thighs. So, yeah, that's just a little rant. Also, apparently, if you cloth diaper, you play in shit. People think that, which is not true. I probably touch less shit because the diapers contain all the poo and the wipes are... Anyways, this is my life now. Feeding an 8-month-old Cheerios and talking about cloth diapering, keeping thrift store hands away, and talking to myself. But I've done that for years now, haven't I? Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good afternoon, morning, whatever. just gonna be picking up 52 card Cheerio pickup. 52 Cheerio pickup. What you doing? Oh, I scared her. I'm awesome. Okay, she's my co-host. In case you couldn't tell. Oh, she's trying to get me. Oh, no, you got me. We'll see you later. Say bye. Mwah. Mwah. That means get out of here, bitches.